Hey guys, so we're just going to jump straight into it. There has been a few changes since the last time I made a video with the Demon Hunter. They've made a lot of changes since, 3 to 4 weeks ago when I was playing on the Alpha last. Now that it's in beta, I've tried it again, and I'm just going to tell you guys the things that I think are absolutely retarded and the things that have changed, and it just makes it so hard. Like, maybe if these changes were incorporated, like, one of the things instead of all of them together, it would be better, but at the moment it's pretty crazy. So we'll just go from it. I'll start at the beginning. What we first used to spec into in the talents was Vengeful Retreat, so we get the 75 Fury over 6 seconds, but now they've changed it so you have to damage an enemy first. So you can't just sort of, like, build your Fury and then have full Fury going into a fight. So that's kind of annoying, but it's nothing major in my eyes. Another change was, excuse me, Chaos Nova. That using that used to put you in demon form for a period of time, like 5 seconds with the talent plus however long, I can't remember exactly, however long it was when you use the ability. That has just been taken away now, so now it's pretty much just a little bit of damage and a stun. The next would be Eye Beam. Still does the same, puts you in demon form, but now it can be pummeled, which is, I just don't understand how it is pummeled or why they have made it so you can be pummeled, because we don't have anything to try and juke a pummel as soon as you hit it. Cooldown starts and you're doing it. There's really nothing you can do. Plus, we've only got the one base stun without having to talent it, and so you pretty much, I don't know if I'm using it wrong, but it's just always one of them things that you use that instantly pummeled, and so that is just annoying in itself. The biggest change that I have found, which is just makes us bad, is Soul Shatter. It used to proc a fragment, like, sort of often whenever you used Chaos Strike. It used to, generate a soul fragment. You'd pick it up, 25% health back, which is crazy. Like, 25% health every time you pick one of these up was crazy and made us overpowered. Not that we couldn't get beaten, like we wasn't invincible. People could still beat us. But now that has just been taken away altogether, and, like, sometimes creates after a kill, which, like, sometimes 25%, like, if you fight anyone, you've lost a lot more health than 25%, plus the time it takes and the healing that everyone else seems to have. It's just crazy. To take that away and not even have a chance, or, like, even tone it down so it's not 25%, is just crazy, and makes it so hard to win anything now. Even I've been reading the forums, and people have been saying that even questing when they're starting, they're dying because there's nothing really else that heals us apart from our talent, which is where are we? Which is Soul Rendering, which is giving us 100% leech. A guy on the forums had done a test compared to our leech and a warrior. It takes us 1 minute to generate 1,000,000 HP with leech. It's the equivalent of a Fury Warrior taking 8 seconds to get 1,000,000 HP back. And plus, that only when you're in Metamorphosis, Demon form, so the only thing that procs us in Demon form now are Eye Beam, which is a 45-second cooldown, and you're in Demon form for, I think it's 5 seconds. And your Metamorphosis, which puts you in there for 30 seconds, which is like a long time, but it's on a 4-minute cooldown, so the odds when you're fighting someone of that being up is pretty slim. And even Eye Beam, like, in 45 seconds with the survivability that we have at the moment, you'd be lucky to have Eye Beam twice before you're gonna die. So yeah, that's basically where we're at there. Pretty much anything on the beta can kill us now. I've been dueling people to try to make more content, show you guys the damage and how it works, but at the moment it just seems impossible to kill anything that has a heal or or just can get away from us, really. Like, we just don't generate enough self-healing to be able to live long enough to even stun, get a trinket, and then stun again to get a full eye beam. You just don't last that long anymore. So it's kind of depressing. It kind of makes it hard to play just because you're just a free honor point to anyone, or it's just a target dummy for someone to fight in the duel. You can change a few things up in here, like Awaken with Demon Within gives you more when you hit 50% for 8 seconds, but still, it's just not enough. Like, you just not like being in more form in total for, say, 5 seconds for Eye Beam, 8 seconds for this, 30 seconds for your Metamorphosis itself. Like, so you're looking at, in total, what is it? Doing it quickly off the top of my head. 30 seconds plus 8 seconds and 5 seconds. What's it like? I can't even think of it right now. It doesn't matter, but it's not long enough, and the cooldown of all this just isn't long enough for us to be in demon form to even get enough leech to try and survive. So that's my thoughts on it all, guys. Like, it's still very fun to play. Like, I'm enjoying it a lot, but it's pretty much, at the moment, it's just, you're only sort of testing out new talents and trying to win by just blowing someone up as quickly as possible. But even that, like, paladins have their bubbles and their heals, and warriors have like just crazy amounts of self-healing. Druids are pretty much the same as what they are in Warlords of Draenor now, where it's just they do what they do and get all the heals, and you pretty much end the duel and they're full health, and you're just crying in the corner. But yeah, so hopefully all this changed. No doubt, looking at the forums, everyone's saying the same sort of thing. That it's just the survivability is just not there at all. But I hope it all changes, and like I said, when it all changes, I'm still going to try and keep content coming out for you guys, and just show you guys as it progresses through what's changing and what's going on, to try and help you guys out. And if you guys know something I don't know, or have tried something that actually works and it's fun, apart from playing Vengeance spec, because I think PvPing as a tank is crazy. Like, if that's the case, well, then something is really wrong with the DPS spec. But yeah, so leave a comment below if there's anything you guys think that I've missed, or if I'm being a little bitch, which I think I probably am. But anyway, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.